Good afternoon, Prosper Nation, and we're once again back for another episode of Digital Happy Hour where we discuss the latest digital trends, news, and tips to help the Philippine MSMEs grow their business online. So for today, our guest is Alacena Manila. Alacena Manila is the home of high-quality dinnerware and cutleries with stunning art designs. And joining us today is its founder, Gretchen Ronquillo, and from the Prosperna team, Pro Oliva. Hi Gretchen, hi Pro.
Hi.
Hi, good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, magandang hapon, Prosper Nation, and welcome to another episode of Digital Happy Hour. And in lieu of Dennis, ako muna papalit. This is Fro Oliva from Prosperna. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. And with us today is Miss Gretchen Ronquillo, founder of Alacena Manila. Hi, Gretchen.
Hi, good afternoon, Justin and Pro.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Kamusta kayo during especially the past year and a half? The pandemic really changed a lot of things. How was it for you? As a mom, as a businesswoman?
Of course, just like everyone else in whatever industry we are all on, I think the pandemic really gave a challenge to everyone. It's like every day we're all on survival mode. So,
Correct.
but thankfully, we're all getting by one step at a time.
Yeah, I always hear this quote from from several mga entrepreneurs, tsaka yung mga key industry people na during pandemic, it's actually a great way or a great time to shine, especially for entrepreneurs,
Yes.
right? Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I think the what really helped the entrepreneurs is the internet. Really, the platform, all the whatever media we have online. And also chain reaction yun eh. And the convenience of having delivered something on that day. I think that whole new modern system really helped a lot of entrepreneurs, especially this time of pandemic.
Tama. Pero Gretchen, ikaw ba, do you consider yourself a techie
Sort
or
of.
very... okay.
Yes, I
Great.
actually am. So
Ah,
for my
nice.
kids, diba, they're all online.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm the one in charge with all the what to download, how to log in, how to monitor all the homework. So that's me. I have to be techie.
Okay. Because admittedly for me, I only started mobile banking during the pandemic. I
So
had this,
I've always been techie.
yeah. So it was an easy adjustment. Yeah.
Yes.
But have you always been an entrepreneur? Or did you also get into a corporate position
Uh,
previously?
I have a backstory. I'm actually a professional interior designer. So that's
Okay.
my real job. But I had to help my parents for their family business. That's really the opposite direction. So I've been working for them for like 8 years already,
Okay.
and it was difficult for me to practice my profession because I couldn't do it full time because I was in an 8 to 5 job. And that's actually how Alacena Manila happened. I was very stressed in the office, super stressed. I wanted to have an outlet, like something to do in connection with what I like to do, which is interior designing. So I also shop online a lot. So I saw the opportunity as like, why not do something or shop for something that I like, and then I can share it with everyone. So I wanted to try to sell online. So that was the start. So it was like a
Okay.
side project.
Yeah. Or as the kids call it now, side hustle.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Side
Well,
hustle.
if you don't mind me asking, what was your parents' family business? Was
Oh,
it
we're
totally
in the
different from
yeah, we're
yeah?
in the bus industry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So I guess your work was really more like, was it more of an office job? You know,
it's
which
really
really
an office job. It was very
okay, okay.
tedious.
So at what point did you decide na, ay, ayoko na, tama na to. I'll just do my own thing.
uh,
Naalala mo ba yung moment na yun?
yeah, every day. Every day I tell my mom, Mom, ano ba to? Siyempre, I couldn't leave. It was such a big responsibility. My husband and I are both working for them. So it's not just a decision you just say, "Ay, tomorrow resign na." So it doesn't work that way even if you work in a family business. So we have to take responsibility. So what I just did, as I wanted to do something that I can multitask while I'm doing my real work and then the sideline since it's online naman. So it was very convenient for me.
Okay, so how did Alacena really start? So you wanted to I guess started looking for items online.
Yeah, I
Did you
started
already
looking for
have
it.
an idea of the
And
products? Sorry, sorry.
uh, I knew I wanted something for the house because that's
Okay.
also what I like to do. I like to fix the house, and I also like stuff for the dining room. Like I like to entertain, so I also have a passion for collecting plates.
Nice. And so how's that? I'm actually very curious with the design. And I actually love the design, how of the of their offerings in Alacena, the plates, the
Mm-hmm.
cups, right? It's in a way elegant yet subtle. Do you
Yes.
understand? As a guy, that's how I see
Yeah.
it. As a guy, mga viewers, I'm making ano here. uh,
It's actually hard to
for,
choose which design. It's not just what I see is nice. When I choose, I have
yeah,
to tell myself, okay, I like this, but will my customers like this design? Because there are different markets, different tastes, different style of the house. So I try to make
correct.
it um, parang universal na this person can like this too, and this one can like this too. So that's how I
And so,
choose.
Ano po ba siya?
so
Like, so paano po yung process nyo ng pagpili? Parang by theme or may theme po ba sa pagpili nyo ng yung mga products?
um, para hindi ako ma-overwhelm, I first think of the color. So, anong color yung wala pa? Ano yung color na hindi masyado, well, ano yung color na mas madaming may gusto? And then, minsan, magpipili ako ng color na medyo mas bold for other people.
yung mga insights na ganyan, is it something that you learned previously? It's like for example, I have I had restaurants before, and we always knew that red should be a primary color because that's from a psychology perspective, it
Mm,
attracts more customers, right? So when
yeah.
it comes to dining ware and all of that, are
Mm.
there is there also a psychology sa colorways and the more popular colors are there because
Uh, I think depends sa taste ng customer. But what I noticed is for China wear kasi there's this very classic color theme and it's blue and white. That's the most
okay,
popular. Even your lola has it, your mom has it, your tita has it.
okay,
It's the
Yeah.
timeless and you should have that. It's like a staple collection in your cupboard. The blue and white
correct.
plate. And then the others just really random. I think I noticed that people like their plates to be colorful. So
Colorful.
yeah, they like it colorful. So there's this it became well became popular on social media. Pero before pa, people like to entertain. And so they do this tablescape. So they decorate the whole table in their homes to entertain their friends, their family. So ano na yan, staple, they have their, so depends sa team nila, what color they want, what's the event, there.
Yeah, yeah. I've been seeing that actually when I have dinners or get-togethers with my friends.
Mhm.
And yeah, you're very right, especially with the classic China
Yeah.
dining sets. Growing up, I always see those plates, those China plates displayed, but we never used
Mm.
it.
Ang design
Baka
lang.
mabasa.
Oo
And
nga
when
eh.
it comes,
So I
sorry,
had
I wasn't really able to answer the question in terms of the color. I think what it gives
yeah,
lang the user, parang it just gives you some sort of enjoyment of fixing and then putting happy things on your dinner plate because it's festive, right? So
yeah.
festivities are always happy. So I think that's like the psychological interpretation for that.
Pero,
Actually, sorry, Justine. Go
go.
ahead, Justine. Go
Well,
ahead.
ask ko lang, when you delved in dito sa Alacena, did you think na this would become your main business or parang you just thought of it as a side hustle and you wanted to pursue your passion with, interior design and collecting plates?
Yeah. Actually, nung pandemic, it made me really wala akong ginagawa or nung ECQ, everyone was closed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And syempre, the stress, the anxiety. So I told myself, oh, our current industry, this is going to be a very slow recovery. I needed to do something else since I already have Alacena. I actually had a very long hiatus. And then during pandemic, I said, okay, this is it. This is the right time to take this store seriously and put more items, market it more, put a website, and really market the brand. So yes, I will it's something that I want to pursue long term.
Mm.
Great. Actually, I that story of yours, you're right. The pandemic really created opportunities for people to follow through with their passion. And a lot of them, as we all notice, is mostly on food.
Yeah.
But with others, like you, it's on uh, providing your clients with very nicely designed and very elegant yet subtle dining ware. Do you
Mhm.
classify it as dining ware? Is that the
Yeah,
classification?
dinnerware,
Dinner ware.
dinnerware.
Yeah. But how did you come up with the name Alacena?
It means cupboard in English. It's a Spanish word. Alacena is a Spanish
Mm.
word. And then so where do you put your plates in the cupboard? So Alacena.
Okay, so that's what it means.
It's very
So what?
simple.
Oh, nga eh. Actually, simple pero yun nga, simple yet sounds elegant, right? So during the pandemic, what were you decided to focus on Alacena,
Mhm,
I guess start of the pandemic, like you mentioned.
mhm.
What were your initial challenges during that time?
During the pandemic.
Yeah,
Sorry,
in
during the
growth.
pandemic.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, the only challenge I had for continuing the store was during the ECQ, GCQ. The shipment was hard because it was like super delayed. So I really had to wait for the ports to open.
To open up. Okay. And then, how's it been going so far?
So far, yes, so far so good. So far so good. Thankfully, I have customers naman.
That's
Nung ano
good.
po ba?
I think because everyone's home, well, not naman all, but most of them are home. And parang it also gave them time to actually fix their homes.
Correct.
Before, kasi like everyone's in the office, so busy to actually fix the house. So now that they're working at home, so parang napapansin nila, uy, parang I need this. Uy, parang I need
Yeah.
to fix that. Oh, parang I want to set up. So it becomes also a therapy for
True.
everyone at home.
Yeah.
Nagfi-fix ka ng mga plate. Parang there's
Yes.
something about it.
Grabe nga eh. So how's that like? And before, did you always have an online shop
I
or
opened it. Yeah, it's always been online. It's still online. Uh, I opened it. I started it 2018.
okay?
Started 2018, and then there was just like a few months of pause because I was sort of busy in the office, and then I continued again now.
And then, but especially now, no, because you know that this whole situation really created a big boom sa e-commerce. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
did you have any experience with e-commerce before Alacena?
No,
Outside
no,
of
no.
an online shopper?
as as a owner, no, this is really my first time to like really go into the e-commerce. I was just the supporter of the e-commerce there online.
How was that experience for you when you started? You know, when you when you were setting up your e-commerce store? Was it
Super
challenging for you,
excited.
or was it great?
I was super excited. I just had to learn uh, how to talk to customers that you don't really see. I think that's a challenge also. Like there were a lot of inquiries and how to deliver and I remember there was this one customer called me. She was from I think Visayas or Mindanao, and then she ordered like 12 sets of dinner plates. I had to ship it
Wow.
from Metro Manila.
Diba
So
nakakaba yun? Baka mabasag?
Mm.
yun nga, nabasag yung isa. So that was my very first shipment. And I was kind of nervous. And then she was super excited pa. She kept calling me, parang, oh, are you sending the plates? Yes, ma'am, I'm sending it, blah, blah, blah. Please wait for a couple of days. And then when it arrived, can you please open it? Can you please check if everything is in good condition? So meron nabasag, isa lang. Isa lang naman yung nabasag. It's like, paano na? May party, ganyan, ganyan. So, don't worry, ma'am. I'll send you one for free. Free na lahat. So I sent her one. Kasi hindi naman niya pwede gamitin kung kulang ng isa eh. So medyo malungkot naman
Correct,
ako.
correct.
Hindi happy yung customer. So I sent one for free.
Actually, that's very important, Prosper Nation, that at the end of the day, it's the customer who's the
Yes.
most important part of the business. Right? I see nga this meme sa IG ko na si Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, says that the most important person in any business is not the CEO or not the operations guy,
Mm.
but it's the customer. Because the
True.
Yes,
customer
that's correct.
will be the one dictating if you succeed or you
Yes,
True.
and no matter how nice your items are or how good your food is, if your customer service and your after sales is really bad, they're not gonna come back to you. So for me, after sales, customer service is very important,
That's true.
especially with how you talk to your customers. You always have to be polite, even if you're medyo nakaka-tense yung kausap mo. Siyempre,
Mm.
pag when you don't see the person, di ba? Puro text eh. Feeling mo talaga, kahit text lang, mafe-feel mo yung
Galit or
frustration
inis
niya eh.
nila.
Ah, so, you really have to be patient and always kind to your customer para, di ba, at the end of the
Mm.
day, na-resolve niyo yung issue.
correct. So, in your experience, did you have any talking about customer service? Did you have any horror stories when it comes to this, or was it the usual challenges lang that any entrepreneur would experience?
For me, I have not yet experienced a horror story. Wala pa naman. And it's just the usual daily challenges for the
So,
store.
so in your experience, what would be the normal from a customer standpoint? Ano yung mga maybe one or two challenges when it comes to customers and customer service? Is it like what do they
Mm,
normally you know get back to you? Why do they get back to you? Is it like delivery, quality, right? What do they normally? What are the normal
Actually,
challenges, if ever?
so far wala
Yeah.
pa naman, luckily. Because, actually, sorry, the first few parts, there was this customer, I overlooked one of the plates. There was a damage. And then she was just like not happy. I didn't have a replacement for it anymore. I couldn't replace. So I just said, okay, ma'am, I'll just get the plates and I'll just return your money. So I'll get it myself. So after that, I made sure I'll be the one to really look at the items before having it shipped. So I check it one by one to make sure that everything is in good condition. Walang kulang, walang gasgas. So just to prevent these kinds of situations that your customer is not happy.
So that experience actually help you, kumbaga, focus on quality assurance.
Yeah, quality talaga, quality.
So have you, ano ba, are you doing everything yourself or do you already have a team?
No, everything by myself. And since it's just here at home, I just ask my helper to help me pack the things. But I'm the one who books and then coordinates with the customer, track the shipping.
Eh,
I can relate.
si
Ako
Justine
naman yung mom ko. Mom ko lang yung tumutulong.
her own brand. Justine also has her own e-commerce store called.
Just Fitness. I sell women's activewear.
Oh, nice.
Same
Please
situation din
share.
as you na I started also in during the pandemic and then I'm
Mhm.
still doing everything by myself since small din siya.
Yeah.
And actually magkukwento rin sana ako of tungkol dun sa customer service kasi
Yeah.
um it's not just, looking at kung ano yung reaction ng customer mo, but anticipating and being proactive itself. Kasi naalala ko, I had this customer, 3 beses na siya bumibili sa akin, so I can say na she's very satisfied. Pero yung last niya kasi nabili sa akin, parang hindi sumakto sa size niya.
Mhm.
And parang hindi niya magamit in a way na gusto ko sanang magamit niya. And even though hindi niya hiningi and hindi niya sinabi niya na okay lang, I still give her a discount. Kasi sabi ko, ma'am, I understand na okay lang sa inyo, pero hindi niyo kasi magamit siya in a way na
Yeah.
gusto niyo gamitin. Kaya I'll give you a discount for your next purchase or if
Mhm.
you can exchange the item. So siguro yun din, Prosper Nation, be proactive then in keeping them as a loyal customer, hindi lang yung mag-react ka sa sinasabi lagi or sa situation ng customer service mo.
Correct, correct. Actually, tama din si Justine. Like in my experience, I've always been taught that if you have challenging customers or angry customers, that's actually a big opportunity to uh, turn them into very loyal customers. So very
Yes, yes.
important that you try to understand what their issues are and then talk to them politely, like what Gretchen said, so that they feel that they're being heard.
Mhm.
And then before you know it, yung angry customer mo becomes your most loyal customer. Do you guys
Yes,
agree?
yes, it's true. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Even if you don't parang tell them to do anything, they become like an official ambassadors of your brand, especially when they're referring people to you.
Correct. And that's
Yes,
one
it's
way
correct.
that. Have you experienced that, Gretchen, na your customers nalaman mo lang na ay I want to buy because my friend referred me to you and it's all
Yes, yes, meron. They PM me, like, oh, I got this ganyan. Or, oh, my sister told me about this store, blah, blah, blah. So, they end up buying from me too.
Nice. So that's one way, no? So, word of mouth and referrals is
Word of mouth.
always very good kasi may personal relationship. But have you done other types of marketing for Alacena? I see you have an IG site, you have your Facebook.
I'm focused on my Instagram account. For some reason, it's it's more active than the. I do have a Facebook, but people seem to shop more in Instagram. So that's how I market my store in Instagram.
Okay. So like when your Instagram page, what do you think is the contribution niya sa entire business ng Alacena? Is it 60%, 70%?
I think most 100%. Kasi yun lang talaga. And then the website.
Yeah.
And what I like about the Instagram, the ad, it's
Yeah.
effective eh. Even if you're scrolling and then an ad pops up. Wait, okay to. I'll follow or I'll save it for later on if I wanna buy. So I think their ads are very, very effective. And it targets more the market I'm trying to reach.
Ikaw ba, Justine, you have the same experience with Just Fitness?
Um,
Do you use Instagram heavily for your marketing?
yeah, yun yung pinaka-active ko when it comes to um, marketing. Pero as of pagdating sa fulfillment, it's Shopee. Kasi yun yung may mga na free shipping and then
Right, right.
cashback. So, but when people want to know more about me, Instagram talaga.
Instagram. Yeah.
And did you guys, pinag-aralin nyo din how to be effective doing marketing in Instagram? Are you familiar, do you use all these hashtags and
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
actually my husband, Chuck, who taught me how to use the hashtag. So dun siya techie. So he told me to put, your hashtags are so konti, you have to add more. Like, okay. So yeah, it's been effective, the hashtags and the
Yeah.
ad.
Nice.
And I think yung isa pa doon I can suggest to the Prosper Nation is yung engagement. Like, kasi with the algorithm, when a profile engages to you, mas tumataas ka sa timeline nila or sa home nila. So you need to, even just for 5 to 10 minutes a day, is like some of the post of your followers or target audience and comment on some of their posts. Kasi katulad me, I target the fitness community. So mga fina-follow ko yung mga followers ko na fitness people. And then comment lang ako na, uy, great job when I see them posting about exercise. Para yung profile ko is tumataas sa profile nila and pag may na-post akong bago, lumalabas agad sa timeline nila.
Thank
Nice.
you for that. I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, actually, tinatry ko rin siya with the Prosperna Instagram eh. Like, liking some of their posts and then yung mga product, uy, that's a great product, ganon. So, tumataas ka sa algorithm nila.
So yun, at again, Prosper Nation, no? So we're getting IG Marketing 101 with our beautiful lady guests for this afternoon. Here's my next question, okay? How about yung timing ng pag-post ng Instagram? For me personally, I notice if I post something, especially pag IG story, ng 10 o'clock at night, I get more views and followers. I get more views and likes the next day. How about you guys? Yeah, what's your time?
Actually, I post in the afternoon or in the evening. Because I also notice I get a lot of inquiries at like 10, 11 p.m. Sorry if I didn't reply. I must have been sleeping already. But I guess it's their downtime. So a lot of people are online. So that's the time they really get to see all the products online.
How about you, Justine?
Well, I actually post around afternoon also. Pero if the Prosper Nation wants to get like official analytics or data, they can check in their IG. There, nasa taas ng business profile nyo is a professional dashboard. So you can click on that and then papakita sa inyo yung days and time na pinaka-active yung mga followers mo or active na once they interact with your profile. So you can check on that. Pero I would suggest also experiment kasi nag-iiba-iba naman sa followers. Pero at least for a starting point, just base it from your analytics.
So sa analytics na yun, may time, like what's the best time? Yun ba?
Yes, may time. Sa professional dashboard in your business profile sa Instagram. It's
Okay.
uppermost part.
All right. Do you use that business dashboard, Gretchen?
I'm gonna check it out later.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna check it out later. I was just actually experimenting also.
Okay, great. So, we'll head for a quick break, Prosper Nation. But just to sum up this part of the conversation, especially with Instagram marketing, no. Number one, from what our ladies just shared with us, use hashtags and you maximize that hashtag. Number two, um, uh, always engage also with your followers. So that your own page will be
Suggest appear on their timeline more.
there you go. So that you'll have more reach as well, and you do that by engaging and liking your followers as well. And then finally, you experiment with what time you do your posting, and that will what works for you. Like, see, Gretchen has a different time when she posts. Justine has a different time when she posts. But regardless, it both works for them. And finally, there's a business dashboard pala that you can look into, right?
Yeah.
So there. So hopefully, Prosper Nation, you get to appreciate those insights, and we'll take a short break.
Hello everyone, this is Vincent Toribongolan. I founded eTech International to cover the demands in the online space, wherein we envision to deliver seamless, fastest, and cost-effective delivery of products and services.
Hi, this is Gretchen Ronquillo of Alacena Manila. We'd love you to try our fine dinnerware and other dining items. Alacena Manila brings to you beautifully curated items focusing on your home festivities. Please visit our website at www.alacenamanila.com.
Hi, this is Jonas from James and Daughters, and we would love for you to try our handmade noodles because we want you to have a long life. And that's why I'm inviting you to try our April promo called Buy One Give One, wherein if you order one of our handmade signature Hokkien noodles or Hokkien mee, we'll send you a second one to share to somebody you care about or somebody who deserves it. For more information, try jamesanddaughtersph.com, made possible by prosperna.ph. Thank you, guys.
Hi, I'm Roberto Carlos Rapol, owner of Somas. Today, I'd like to show you our products such as Crazy Carabao, Monkey Eagle, Crow's Craft Brewery, and we also got liquors such as rum, gin, wines, and many more. But not only that, we also sell THC chips, locally made here in the Philippines. So hurry, come visit us at somas@south.com.
Hi, Prosper Nation, and we're back. So before we start, I would just like to thank all our customers who gave in their videos and check out their products on the website listed on their videos. So Gretchen, just to start this second half of the digital happy hour, I just want to ask in what marketplaces are Alacena available?
I only have Instagram and Facebook and the website. So those are the only platforms I'm using right now. I didn't want to expand yet because I don't want to get little. So I want to focus on this first. And then maybe later on, I'll just...
Actually, very important yun. That's a very good insight kasi minsan, if you're trying to do too much, parang nawawalan ka ng control.
Yes.
Diba? Ikaw ba, Justine, nararamdaman mo yun? Or you try not to do it?
Nararamdaman ko yun, especially kasi yung Shopee, especially like yung sa Instagram because right now, naghahati, syempre yung channels mo, hati siya sa inventory mo. So yung katulad nung Instagram is manual mong bibilangin pa yung inventory mo and Shopee, automatic na siyang nagtatanggal. Kunyari may nag-order ng isa, nagtatanggal siya pero you have to remember ilan yung nag-order sa Instagram kasi manual mong babaguhin yun sa Shopee. Nung ilan na lang stock mo. So, yung struggle na kailangan mo on top of your stocks.
Kailangan pala tight na tight yung inventory management.
Yes. Eh, one-man band lang kami ni Justine. Mahirap din.
Women power. Women in business.
Ito, minsan sa gitna ng pagkain mo or patulog ka na, tapos may order kang coming through, parang, may stock pa ba ako nun? Parang, ito sa gitna ng gabi, magpo-pull up ka ng, ako, minsan sa gitna ng gabi, napapa-pull up ako ng stocks na, feeling ko meron pa ako ng nito eh. Sold out na ba ako? Kasi mas pa.
Speaking of stocks, do you keep a lot of stocks on hand for Alacena?
Sakto lang. Sakto lang. I don't really want to stock a lot because I want to change the design often. So I don't want naman the stocks to be just lying there if it's too many.
Correct. But any tips for those who are listening in, any tips from you guys in terms of, how to manage stocks, how to make sure that you don't have too many or too little? From experience lang.
I think for me, you really have to study, like, for me, iba-iba yung items eh.
Yeah.
So which ones are the fast-moving, which ones are the slow-moving. So if slow-moving siya, then just stock just enough for, like, how many people? 25 people, 25 customers. And then, pag yung mga items like yung mga placemat, yung medyo cheaper, yun yung medyo mas mabilis sa akin. So, I stock more. But not naman sobrang dami. Kasi nga, I always want to change the design of the shop. So, you have to study that. Especially if you have a lot of items. You have to identify which ones are the fast-moving and the slow-moving.
All right, great advice from Miss Gretchen Ronquillo of Alacena Manila. Okay, I have a question. I'm not a big shopper, obviously. To be honest, I don't even know how to use Lazada or Shopee. I get my friends to do it for me. So in moving in that direction, I always see Facebook Marketplace, but I've never used it. How's Facebook Marketplace working for you?
I only have the Facebook account for Alacena, but sometimes people don't really look for you. They look for an item, a specific item. So they go to Facebook Market and then they type, I don't know,
Dining sets.
working clothes or plates or whatever. So parang for them in FB Market, it's easier. Eh? So you just parang Lazada rin. So if you type a specific item, mabilis lalabas, and it's like kung nasang city ka, so yun yung mga shop lalabas.
Near you.
Yes, near you. They're near you.
Okay. And how do they pay? How do customers pay?
Online also.
Sa shop mo or sa Facebook? They go
manual. So they take the order manually if they send me a PM and then they just do a bank transfer.
Okay.
Or sometimes pag meet up, then COD. If it's just in the area.
Yeah. And then I guess you also deliver, no, just in case malayo yung customer. Pero does it cost? Mahal ba mag-set up ng FB Marketplace? May bayad ba yan?
Parang wala.
Wala.
Wala siyang
up in your personal Facebook profile. Parang online, parang seller lang talaga yung, think of it as like carousel marketplace where you can just upload on your own and you don't have to have any business page
Okay, interesting. So hopefully that can be very insightful sa mga viewers natin, no? Especially those who are not that familiar with Facebook Marketplace. You can actually take advantage of it. Right?
True.
So how about any tips for our viewers out there, Gretchen, when it comes to business?
Mm, my tips. You have to be consistent. I think that's one thing I failed to do before. I kept stopping and going and stopping and going. So if you want to start a business and you really want to get a market, you really have to be consistent in marketing your products, getting new products. Kasi if not, mawawala ka eh. And then the competition is there. So there you have to be consistent with that. And like what we talked about earlier, the customer is very important.
So it's consistency. I guess yan yung sasabi nilang doing the grind, right? And doing the small stuff that you don't want to do, like
Yes.
accounting.
Yes.
True.
Hindi pwedeng yung kahapon na binili, nilista mo, yung today hindi mo nalista. Hindi pwedeng.
Hindi
Consistent
pwede.
in everything, your products, the back door, the paperwork, everything has to be consistent.
The IG posts, you know.
The IG posts, your
Right.
ads, everything.
And then the second one is customer first approach.
Yes. Yes. Be kind to your customers. You be polite. Because I actually saw like posts from my friends, parang they were just buying some stuff in FB. And then parang she wasn't happy, and then the shop was super not polite to her. It was scary. It was scary.
Those are stories that is nice to share kapag tapos na yung pandemic, tapos pwede na tayo ulit mag-dinner and mag-inuman with friends. How about what about challenges? What are your maybe top 2, top 3 challenges as a businesswoman?
For Alacena, my biggest challenge, number one is the shipping. Shipping outside Metro Manila, especially if it's fragile. So you have to expect na may mababasag or something, and then there are delays. So those are the challenges. Sa Metro Manila kasi madali lang. So
Yeah.
all the motorcycle couriers are very, very efficient, especially now in the pandemic. And of course, the number one challenge in all entrepreneurs will be the capital.
That's true.
So if you're buying stuff, also limit yourself. Don't overstock. Just limit what your cash flow can manage.
There you go, Prosper Nation. Number one was your first challenge was delivery, right?
Yeah, delivery outside Metro Manila.
Metro
I think that
So,
was the most difficult.
so for you, who's your sino yung pinaka-okay na delivery company or platform if it's outside of Metro Manila?
I've used DHL and actually had sila. Pero there are only a few that takes in fragile items. The last one I used was for fragile items was R21.
Okay.
And then the small items, I use yung mga hindi naman fragile. I use LBC and DHL.
Okay. And then, but so far, I mean, since most of your customers are in Metro Manila, parang I'm sure initially the challenges were there, pero as you grow into the business, medyo one by one nare-resolve na. Especially with the breakage, which your biggest challenge because of your product, right? And then the number 2 challenge that Ms. Gretchen stated, Prosper Nation, is capital, right? And making sure that you have a very, very tight cash flow. How do you define cash flow para lang sa mga viewers natin?
How do I define? Siyempre, yung pasok ng first year startup money, right? So how much startup money do you have that it's because when you have a capital, you have to set aside your basic needs. So that capital is only for this certain business. So usually pag cash flow, so money coming in, then money coming out, and then yan, paikot-ikot na lang yun eh. Sometimes nga, syempre, the money you earn goes back to your store. And then that's what you use again to purchase your inventory. And then maybe you
That's
get a
true.
little for your electricity, for your internet, and then there. So that's for me,
your
that's my
ads.
definition of cash flow. That's one of the reasons why I do not overstock.
There you
So
go.
in Tagalog, they call it patay pera. Andun lang siya.
Yan. Ikaw ba, Justine, gano'n ka din sa Just Fitness? Very tight ka rin sa cash flow mo, tapos pinapaikot mo rin yung pera mo?
Yeah, actually, very like I said, I list down my budget and expenses even from the start of the month. Like at start of the month, meron akong naka-set aside for a marketing budget, which is my ads. And then every time na, since small pa nga lang ako, every time na may bumibili sa aking customer, I already list down in my mind where to allocate the resources. Kasi you can just, also Prosper Nation, you can just, for example, yung the way na yung pag-ikot ng pera is not just about the product itself, yung paikutin ng padami yung stocks. You also have to take into consideration sa pag-ikot ng pera yung other things na kailangan ng business mo. Like, for example, packaging. Magkano yung kailangan mo packaging? Also, yung kailangan mo yun. Sa marketing budget mo, magkano yung kailangan mo doon. And then even, kunyari, ikaw gumagastos sa internet mo for your business, kailangan mo rin i-take into consideration yun, which will come in handy pag nagpa-pricing ka.
Kailangan talaga nakalista lahat, ah.
Yes. Bubble wrap, styro bag, thank you card.
Even yung scotch tape mo.
Scotch tape, masking tape.
Si Justine wants to feature Alacena in our next segment. But before that, one last question. Kasi ito, I've heard this statement every time growing up. Do you pay yourselves a salary?
No, I don't.
Not yet.
Ako lang naman for this and also Justine. So, ikot pera muna.
Oo, not yet. And actually, nagtanong din kasi ako ng small business owner dati. Parang, tinanong ko rin sa kanya na, ate kasi tawag ko sa kanya, ate, how do you pay yourself? Merong iba siya, hindi niya muna pinay yung sarili niya unless na sure na siya na may umiikot and may extra. Pero yung iba, like yung iba rin na tinanungan ko before ako nag-start, sila, they set aside, for example, per kita nila, 100 pesos, as low as 100 pesos per nasasold nilang item, kumukuha na sila. And then that na yung salary nila. Yan na yung salary nila. Pero it also depends on you.
I agree, no? Kasi yun nga, no?
I think it also depends on
Go ahead.
Yes, I think it also depends on how big your store is now. Pero if you're growing already, it's always good to set a salary for yourself.
Correct. So, nasa business life phase, right?
Yes.
And if ever you're gonna pay your salary, huwag naman yung malulugi yung negosyo mo.
Ayun na lahat.
Parang allowance lang actually. Allowance.
Naging expense ka na ng business mo.
Correct. Right, Justine, I think you want to do a showcase?
Yeah, well, for our last part, it's not a mukbang, but we do want a special segment for Alacena to feature some of their elegant and beautiful dinnerware.
All right. Ito na, live.
Right.
Yeah.
Live.
Parang
So,
live
show
selling. Pwede ring live selling. Conservation.
Hello, mga ma'am, sir.
Gusto nyo mag-mine sa comments. Ito naman.
Click mine or sold. So this is my condiments jar. So set siya. So you can put like your sugar, coffee, creamer, or salt, pepper, or something here. So, and it comes with a wooden spoon. There.
Nice.
Yung
How
mga
much would that
painting po ba dyan, like yung sa design, is it hand-painted or ano? Alam ko may different kinds eh. Printed lang and then yung hand-painted. Does it
I
matter?
think this one is decal on ceramic. This one's not hand painted.
Mm. Will the price differ po pag kunyari hand-painted and not? Kasi alam ko may
Yeah,
mga
it does.
factors eh.
Yes. Kasi pag hand painted, it's not mass production. So pag decal kasi, di ba, they just print ng madami and then they stick it. Siyempre pag hand painting, it's like manual work for the artist.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
that.
Yung ano po,
And,
what kind of, is that ceramic or what kind?
it's ceramic. Ceramic. This one's ceramic.
How much would a set like that cost?
This one is $9.50
Okay.
for the set. And then I have this, one of my designs for the table napkin ring.
Hey.
It's an abanico.
Ang cute.
It's a fan. There.
Actually, usog-uso yan the table napkin
Yeah.
ring holder.
Ring, yeah. Super
Yeah.
cute. So if you don't want to change your plates, you can just change your table napkin rings.
Nice. And may effect na kaagad siya.
Yeah, it may affect.
Locally sourced po ba yung mga items? Or locally sourced po ba siya? Or iba-ibang places?
Iba-iba.
Mm.
But I also have some local, but it's not here though. Pero I try to mix it. So these are my cutlery.
Oh, wow.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Hey, is that
Yeah.
I guess bronze in color?
This is gold.
Oh,
Sorry, it's gold.
Parang,
There.
Hanyan, so let's say, I have a question dun sa, naaliw lang kasi ako dun sa in the,
Yan.
what is the
Which one?
Bonito table napkin ring? Right? So, yan, does it come in a set of 4 or can you buy it by piece? How does that work?
Set of 4, 8, 12.
Okay.
and so on, for 10. Minsan the customer will PM me parang request. Kasi usually it's always a minimum of 4.
Yeah.
So sometimes they would request, can I order one more for extra? Syempre, don't say no to that. So sure.
Pero you can manage naman pag ganun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manageable naman. Pero usually it's even number. So yung number ng dining table.
Yeah. Okay. Well, saying that, can you please reserve me a set of 4?
Yeah, sure, this one.
mine. Comment ka mine, bro.
Just give me a set.
Fine.
Mine.
I'll ping you na lang and maybe pass by for it over the weekend.
Yeah, come here. Let's meet up. With
Yeah,
mats.
What else do you have?
This is the one I'm saying, the classic blue and white.
Ah, yes.
Your lola, your mommy, your tita, they all have it, and you should have it too. Blue
The
and white. This
essential.
is the salad plate, and this is the dinner plate.
So pag ganyan, yung set niya, is it the dinner plate, salad plate, and then by 4s also in a set of 4?
Yeah. Ganyan dapat yung benta.
Look niya.
It's pure.
Okay. Is that one of your most saleable items? I actually looked into your IG and I was drawn into this design that's green leaves on a white plate.
Yeah. The Solen one.
Yeah, I was drawn to that right away. So,
Nice na. It's colorful. It's happy.
Yeah.
How many plates po yung per set? Like salad and then dinner? Ilan po ba?
Yung one set is for 4 person. So that's 4 dinner plates and 4 salad.
And
That's the one.
for our viewers, especially sa mga parents dyan, if you have any kids na kasing kulit ko, na bata, please make sure that you order extra para may kamat in case mabasag.
Yes, they always ask for extra. Oh, it doesn't say in your site that I can add one more. Can I please PM you? Oh, yeah, sure, sure. They always ask for extra.
Ako, my mom growing up, I think she always made sure that she orders, kasi we're four in the family, I think she always orders 2 sets, automatic.
Extra.
Yes.
Extra.
All right. So we'll wrap up this episode of Digital Happy Hour. But before we go, Gretchen, do you have any advice and tips to our viewers?
Just keep going. Just be very patient because right now it's really difficult to run a business, food business, whatever business you have right now. It's really difficult to cope up with the pandemic, but don't give up. This pandemic, it will end, and soon enough, we will be back and open our economy. Everyone will be better.
Tama, tama. Can you also say a few words about Alacena Manila? And maybe tell our viewers about your website, contact info, where they can find you.
Yes, please check out my website. It's www.alacenamanila.com. And also follow me on Instagram. You can DM me if you have any question. And kind of active in replying to all your inquiries.
There you go. Great. I don't want to put you in the spot, but any chance you'll give a special offer for our viewers who
Special offers.
who orders within the next 24 hours?
Sige, I'll give 15% discount to whoever who will buy today.
Wow.
Just DM me.
And
DM me.
let's put
So I
a
can see your message.
let's put a deadline para naman para viewers will be they'll be enticed to
Yeah, until tomorrow. Tomorrow until 3 o'clock.
there you go.
Until
So
tomorrow,
next
3 o'clock. 10% off on all items.
There you go.
Wow.
So much,
Special Prosper Nation offer.
Yes. Thank you so much for being our guests for this afternoon. We wish you all the best with Alacena Manila. And as you know, we here at Prosper Nation and at Prosperna, if you have any needs or challenges or assistance that you may require, you can just always give us a call, right? And we will help your business grow. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Justine.
So Prosper Nation, once again, we'd like to thank you for participating in today's Digital Happy Hour, and we hope that you learned a lot from Alacena Manila, and we hope that you learned a lot from our Digital Happy Hour series. And if you want to follow us on for more digital marketing and sales tips, you can follow us here on Facebook as well as our YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So bye Prosper Nation, and we hope to see you again.
All right, Prosper Nation. See you next week. Ingat.
Bye-bye.